Welcome! This is the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. Today is all about surviving and thriving 9 to 5ing, helping you tackle your daily office grind with a smile. This is the anchoring item that served as the inspiration for this week's theme. However, in the long run, I probably shouldn't have made some space for this in my home office. And it's not just because there's no connection to Joanna, that smoking love interest in the film, played by, of course, Jennifer Aniston, but that's another day. It's because of something else that's missing inside this office-based game. It's for 2 to 10 players ages 16 and up, designed to be played at work. Although if you have a home office, it can be suitable for that too. It's from Big Potato Games. And you know Big Potato Games. They stepped up to the plate 3 times in the past around here and hit a home run every time. Blockbuster, MTV, Us Weekly. All party games developed by Big Potato Games that I purchased and reviewed, and they received raves. This was picked up for $3.99, and this might be the one time where they flubbed up. But not them necessarily. The person who bought this before I did in the first place. Anyway, let's take a look at how to play the office-based game through a gameplay demonstration video from Big Potato Games.
To get started, gather some of your work colleagues and hand them each 5 mission cards and 1 stapler card. Finally, take the red stapler and give it to the player who's worked at the office for the longest. It sits on their desk like this. Now, here's the really important part. You need to keep your missions secret. If any of the other players see, you risk losing the game. So keep them somewhere safe. Once you're sure no one can see, take a good look at your missions and get planning. All of your missions involve tricking one of the other players into doing something. For example, you might need to hide a card in the printer and wait for a colleague to find it. If you manage to pull it off, that's 1 point to you. You're now 1 step closer to victory. However, this card is now off limits for the rest of the game. When you try to complete a mission, you've got to keep cool. If you don't, things might not go as planned. If a player gets suspicious, they can accuse you of trying to trick them. If they're right, you have to come clean and show them the card. That mission has now been failed. It's off limits for the rest of the game. All of your mission cards are secret except for one, the stapler card. If you manage to steal the stapler from a player's desk without them realizing, you'll score a point. The best part about this card is, even if you get caught red-handed, you don't lose the card. So you can try it again, and again, and again. Make sure you keep an eye on the other players, and be careful for anything that seems a little strange. You don't want to accidentally help another player complete a mission. Because the first player to complete 3 of their missions wins the game. Anyway, that's how you play Office Space. Good luck, have fun, and try not to get fired.
So now let's open up this fairly rotten potato and see what we got and what we don't have. Open up. So we have here the rules. Then again, you saw the gameplay demonstration video, so there's no need to show this in its entirety. You want a brief look, there you go. We have an introduction from Peter. I think he's the guy that created this game in the first place, or somebody else like him. Here we have a collection of stickers, of course all inspired by the film, which was Mike Judge's first foray into live-action filmmaking. He's the guy that created Beavis and Butthead and Kid of the Hill. We also have here the signature Big Potato Games sticker. But let's show these stickers first. Now, this was inspired by the Don't Get Got game. This is an Office Space inspired version of this fun game, filled with 186 missions to try out wherever you are. It's the original Secret Missions game. This is just a really cool variation on that, tied into Office Space, one of the top 5 workplace comedies on the silver screen, according to many. So these are your secret missions, all wrapped up in their shrink wrap packaging. There's one stack there, another stack here, including the red stapler card. That is the most encompassing mission of all. There's just one major problem. No red stapler. Now I have 2 that I own at home. This is one of them, but as you can see, it's not red. So while I could substitute this, it just wouldn't look the same. Besides, red's my favorite color. Milton stapler inside. So if you got a small red stapler in your house and you can substitute that, if you find a copy like this that's also missing the stapler, so much the better. This just doesn't feel as fun as that red stapler. Work sucks, and I'm sorry to say that this copy of the Office Space game might also suck. But here's a game that can make it suck a little less when your boss isn't looking deal out 6 missions to everyone who wants to play. Trick the other players and complete 3 of your missions to win. Great for whenever you work, and perfect for when you got a case of the Mondays. We have 120 mission cards in all, so I guess 60 per stack you saw too. We have here a flare sticker seat and Milton stapler, plus an instruction pamphlet. Officially licensed by 20th Century Fox, although we see no logo. That's that. I'm sorry to say that this loses major points with me, but the concept alone and the missions in here do make it worthwhile. 2 out of 5, and I probably will substitute the stapler in my house for Milton's stapler. I mean, I don't want to waste $4 for nothing. But until I find a more complete copy of this game, it's back to writing secret love notes for Joanna, aka Jennifer.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to do that.
Thanks for watching TSR. Now, to see another awesome review like this one, click here. If you want to become a Hollywood bargain hunter, click here to subscribe. And I'll catch you on the Thrift